A game dev secret about pixels. Pixels are lying to you. And that's because when we talk about pixels in a pixel art game, we're not actually referring to pixels. What we're actually referring to are texels. Now, when you're making pixel art, you're drawing the image on a true pixel perfect grid. So one pixel on the screen is actually one pixel in the resulting image, which is why native resolution pixel art is really small. But when we take the image into a game engine, it's now a texture. So an individual pixel on the texture is called a texel, a texture element, the same way a pixel is a picture element. But why does that matter other than being able to leave a YouTube comment that says, actually, that's not a pixel, that's a texel? Well, one important use is in rotation, because when you rotate a sprite, you have to decide whether to make it pixel perfect or texel perfect. Let's use this new student enemy from my game as an example. For a pixel perfect rotation, the pixels on screen have to stay aligned to the pixel grid. In this case, 640 by 360 for Isadora's edge. As she rotates, the pixels shift around to wherever the engine decides it makes the most sense to put them. But because the grid isn't rotating, the shapes are changing dramatically. You can really see it with her eye. It's originally a 3x3 grid of pixels with this specific eye shape, but as we rotate her, that same arrangement of pixels doesn't exist for every angle, so her eye shape rapidly bounces around. It gives pixel perfect rotation a really crunchy look. It feels quite retro, but a texel perfect rotation keeps the original texels of the sprite in the exact same position with respect to the original texture. So for example, her eye keeps the exact same shape, but this texel perfect rotation does mean that the texels of the sprite are no longer aligned on the game's pixel grid. Here they are side by side, and there really isn't a right answer on how to handle rotations. You kind of just have to pick whichever one you like better. So which way do you think looks best?